What is going on, good people of YouTube? My name is Josh, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you for spending a small part of your day with me, and I hope wherever you are having a great day. For those of you new to the channel and this series, over the course of the next few weeks, I will be ranking every legend in Apex Legends. Our first episode, we covered arguably the best support character in the game, Lifeline, and if you missed that video and any others, be sure to click the link to the playlist in the description of this video. Today we are going to speed things up a bit and rank one of the fastest men to grace the ring, Octavio Silva, or better known in the Apex Legends community as Octane. Now before we get into the lowdown on Octane, I must start by saying Octavio has a huge place in my heart, as he was my Season 1 and part of Season 2 main. The feeling of running around the map at blazing speed, launching myself off launch pads, trying to make that crazy play is right up my alley, and to this day, I find myself having to resist selecting this legend every game. Octane is so steadfast on fame and being the best that he blew off his own legs with a grenade to launch himself across the finish line during a race to set the course record. We know we are dealing with someone who won't accept failure, but where does he stack up amongst his peers? So let's find out, but before we do, it's important to know the criteria I'll be using to rank him. First, I will be going over each legend's abilities, and then I will grade them on two categories: overall viability and fun factor. Let's start with Octane's abilities. Our last episode, we covered Lifeline, and one thing that stood out was just how many abilities she actually has. Octane, however, does not carry the same amount. His passive ability is Swift Min, which allows Octane to automatically restore health over time. His tactical ability is Stim, which allows Octavio to move 30% faster for 6 seconds. This does, however, come at a cost of 10 HP every time it is activated. Finally, his ultimate ability is a launch pad, which can be deployed to catapult Octane and his teammates through the air. Now that we've introduced these abilities, let's find out just how viable they are. Starting with Octane's passive ability, Swift Min. This is a subtle but very useful ability, especially when playing solo or playing in public matches. Let's take a look at a recent patch which changed what the meta used to be. The update, which happened around early March, increased the base inventory size from 8 to 10, common backpack size to 12, rare backpack to 14, and the epic backpack to 16 slots. The update also reduced stack sizes for things like ammo, healing, and grenades. While unnoticeable at first glance, this indirectly buffed Octane, albeit slightly. Now players will have to make a decision on if that extra healing item is more important than one extra grenade. Octane, however, doesn't have to think too hard on this. Because he regenerates white health over time, he can go for that extra grenade or two, which can potentially sway a tight quarters in-game fight in his team's favor. This ability to regenerate health over time is a very useful tool also, because it almost completely negates the negative effect of losing health by using his tactical ability Stim. Now the health doesn't regenerate all that fast, so players will have to make the decision on whether to push someone with lower health or hang back and heal. Octane's tactical ability Stim is his bread and butter. This ability allows Octane to move 30% faster for a short amount of time, with the cost of 10 HP each time it is activated. Now, unlike Lifeline's heal drone, this ability is recharged every second or so he can cover ground much faster than other legends for as long as the player wants to allow him to get in the action or disengage altogether. Have you ever dropped right next to an enemy, grabbed a gun, and then turned to shoot them only to find out they've fled the scene? You almost catch up to them, but it seems each corner you round, they round it just in the right time, and you aren't able to land your shots. Finally, you catch up to them, but they've since found a weapon and armor, and are able to take you out with no problem. Feels bad, huh? Well, with Octane, you can almost limit their ability to escape altogether by using his Stim. This will allow you to catch up to them and take them out before they can get the upper hand. But let's take that very example and flip it. With Octane's ability to move faster, you can rest assured if you're not able to get the weapon, you'll be out of there before the enemy even realize you were there in the first place. Some of my most fun moments in Apex Legends are making a bonehead decision, activating Octane's Stim to leave the area, healing up, and coming back with a better game plan to take out the enemy. Now unfortunately, this ability does not help Octane's team out in the slightest. So a legend like Bangalore, who has a speed boost herself, and is equipped with smoke grenades may be a better team choice. Finally, let's discuss Octane's ultimate ability, his launch pad. This pad can launch Octane and his team to high ground to gain the upper hand, or allow them to disengage completely and regroup. His pad recharges very quickly, only 1 minute and 30 seconds, and when combined with his stim ability can be even more effective. When combined together, this can launch the player even farther and can help close the gap between you and the enemy and take them out before they know you're there, or it can be used as another disengage tool to help regroup and re-strategize. A good tip when using this is to activate Octane's stim, throw the launch pad about 20 to 30 feet in front of you, and just as you are about to hit the pad, slide and then jump, and you'll be amazed at just how far or high this pad can take you. I've enjoyed surprising enemies who were unaware that I would be able to take height on the area they were holding down, and subsequently gain the upper hand and take them out. While Octane's ultimate ability is more useful to his team than his tactical ability, legends like Wraith and Pathfinder do provide more safe and reliable ways to maneuver around the map, and thus are better options for team play. Alright, so we've covered Octane's abilities and how viable they are. Now let's talk about how enjoyable it is to play Octavio Silva. Unlike Lifeline, Octane is one of the most fun legends to play in the game. It cannot be understated the feeling of activating Octane's stim, launching yourself to a better position, and taking out an enemy. I would argue that an even better and more satisfying feeling is using his kit to escape, regroup, come back, and take out the enemy. We've all experienced being on the other end of that, and that feeling is a low one at best. Octane is not a low-profile legend, meaning he does not take the 5% additional damage like Pathfinder, Wraith, Lifeline, and Watson. This can give the player more freedom to use his ability to get in and out of the action when they see fit without having to worry about taking that additional damage. In addition to all of this, Octane is a genuinely cool dude with some great voice lines and character skins to show off. So, where does Octane rank? Well, it's hard to put a number on him since we haven't broken down each legend just yet. So having said that, I'll be ranking each legend on a tiered system. There will be an A through D tier with legends falling into each category as we go. Once we've ranked them all, we can give them a number and find out who is the worst and who is the best legend, according to me of course. Given the facts here, I would put Octane in the B tier. While it's no doubt Octane is outclassed by other legends like Wraith and Pathfinder when it comes to his usefulness and viability on a team, this ranking isn't based off of that alone. Octane's fun factor gives him an additional tier in itself, as he is one of the most fun legends to play. I would utilize Octane when playing public matches like duos and trios, and opt for a different choice like Wraith, Pathfinder, or Bangalore when playing ranked due to the competitiveness and overall team aspect of this mode. So there you have it. Do you agree or disagree with me? I'd love to know your opinions in the comments section below. If you enjoy this content and want to see more, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn the notification bell on to stay updated with all of my uploads. My name is Josh, thank you all for watching, have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.